Tell me, Raakhi, a little bit about the content creation process. Obviously, the world has changed dramatically from even 5 years ago. How are you creating content for these brands so that you can do it in high volume, that social needs and digital needs, but it's still at the same time keep it affordable for you?
About 3 years ago, we RFP'd our digital agencies, and we had about 7 that ended up in the pot, and those 7 were distributed across our 24 to 26 brands, the ones that are active. Since then, which doesn't seem that long ago, we've seen that model kind of crumble. These big agencies that are great, they're great at like these big emotional pieces, they're great at those types of creative that win awards, sometimes they're not as good at the day-to-day. The first thing we did was bring social community management in-house. It no longer sits with our agencies, and so we can move a lot faster.
Do you find yourself going in with one concept of what you want to market, throw a lot of creative out there and then adjusting?
It's a combination. So for those big tentpole activities, we still want to use our big digital agencies, right? Because they do that the best. For producing efficient content that falls into those pillars or buckets of activity that we want to do, we are expanding to a bunch of different content creators, what we call kind of our content farm, where brands can call on them and produce content at scale.
What does social do for Nestle on your brands that you're not necessarily getting from your other traditional marketing vehicles?
There's a lot of integration that's happening, right? You can take your email list, give it to Facebook or give it to Twitter, and they can retarget people that have signed up and are kind of loyal to the brand because they actually want to receive emails for you. So that's pretty powerful. We spend the most with Google and Facebook, right? Hands down. It's not necessarily because of YouTube, it also includes search. Those are like where our first couple dollars are spent, and not to forget search, because the first digital dollar is always spent in search. Pinterest is coming out with a lot of different interesting ad offerings now that brands can really take advantage of. The other thing that Pinterest has introduced recently is search. Now you can buy paid search on Pinterest. This is really powerful. Before it was all about the organic nature of Pinterest. So this is something actually that Nestle is participating in the alpha for. So we'll see what the results are, and we're excited to see that. For Snap, like Pinterest, they were a little bit newer to the measurement game. Now that they've opened up the APIs of Q4 last year, we can do a lot more. Before you could only buy a custom lens on a national basis.
Right.
Now you can do it just for your target. So if I'm a 15-year-old boy, I may not get the same lens as a 35-year-old female.
Then they're getting a lot better.